going, ladies and gentlemen? This is ScrapMan bringing you another episode of Scrap Mechanic, and today we are back in what might be the last episode of the Future Military Base series. So we're going to look at our final batch of Future Military Base creations today. I'm going to try to keep a nice variety, but as you guys know, the world has been corrupted by the corruption in such a way that we can't really add anything else to our world without it just completely breaking and bearings going everywhere and things flying through the air and nothing working correctly. Not to mention low frame rates and terrible welding times. So over the next week, I am going to be reviewing your suggestions in the YouTube comments and in the newly created Discord channel, specifically for series suggestions. And we're going to be seeing what the next series might be all about. But we'll go into more detail about that at the end of this episode. Let's actually just get into it and see what else you guys have made for the Future Military Base that I have not seen yet. All right, up first, we're going to be looking at this cool-looking buggy by Mithy. Apparently, this thing is called the Hopper, and it has a hopping ability. It hops. So let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. I really like the design of it, especially the spoiler. For some reason, the spoiler really stands out to me as looking really cool. So let's hop in this hopper and hop around. Oh, the strict follow cam does not work on these seats. These modded seats for some... Ooh, it's four-wheel steering. All right, this thing turns very, very, very sharp if I want it to, which makes it a little bit hard to control at higher speeds, but overall it's doing okay. Okay, so now let's see. Number one is, I think, is normal boost. Whoa! Wait, what? What? That's interesting. What is this on the back? It's like a slinky, like a solid, like slinky type thing. It's like a weird, fleshy, like gelatinous suspension piece. It looks weird. All right, well, anyway, that brings out the thrusters, apparently. So these are the forwards thrusters, and then if we press number 2, we should hop. Oh boy. Okay, well, hopping with forwards thrusters isn't a good idea. It sends us nose first into the ground. There we go. That's a hop. That's actually kind of cool. All right, let's just hop over this. Uh-oh. All right, let's try a little bit more of a controlled hopping here. All right, let's see if we can hop over these rocks and go. Oh, hey, that worked. That was perfect. This thing actually has a pretty decent hop height. And it's programmed so that no matter how long you press the button, even if I hold it down, it's still just a hop. Oh, that was a perfect backflip. The hopping is like perfect timing to do a backflip. That is awesome. All right, let's see if we can hop onto this platform here. Oh, apparently, you can, what is happening? What is happening to this platform? I never realized this. This is just a bunch of landing pads just melded into each other, rotated around into a circle. That's really cool. Whoever built this, good idea. Except for the fact that all the textures are meshing into each other and causing it to visually glitch out a lot. Oh, and it is not good for interacting with. Do you have any idea how many surfaces are being simultaneously interacted with right now? That's why this is so laggy. Okay, we need to hop out of here. All right, let's see what else we're going to be looking at today. All right, up next we have this supply truck for the FMB. This is by Oliver Plays. A supply truck, I don't think, is really something that we've looked at. We've looked at similar things like utility trucks and stuff, but nothing that was specifically said to be a supply truck as far as I know. We've had like mobile command centers and things like that. All right, so wow, our dwarf looks really small in this cockpit, well, cabin driver's seat. All right, so we get the classic duck hood ornament right there. A nice little grill on the front. I really like the shape of this. It's very, very well designed. We got a back area here. Ooh, that's actually, can we go in the back? Oh, we're stuck. Ah, that's a horn. What's this do? Okay, that's not connected to anything. All right, let's get out of the door here. Let's open up the back, see what's in here. Oh, that's not what I expected. I thought this whole thing was gonna open. What's down in here then? Looks like we just got some boxes and supplies in the back, some logic gates and stuff. All right, let's close these. I don't know if they're actually controllable from the seat up here. All right, before we press these buttons, let's just drive this thing around a little bit. And you can see that the turret on top actually turns with my steering. So that's kind of interesting. All right, let's see, where are we gonna take this thing? We're gonna take this thing through the artillery area. Let's try to not to bottom out. This thing doesn't have the best ground clearance, which might not be good for a supply truck now that I'm thinking about it. Whoa, we just barely made it through there. All right, now let's start pressing some buttons. We got number 2, which turns our lights on and off. Number 3 is our left blinker. I'm assuming number 3 is or number 4 is our right blinker. Number 5. Oh, number 5 is our laser. We got our laser. Number 6 is our horn, and number 7 is our radio. All right, well, that is the Fmb supply truck. I think it would have been pretty effective if our world wasn't corrupt. But that's okay. That's okay. We've accepted it. We've come to the acceptance part of the grieving process. Right, ScrapMan? Right. Excellent. All right, up next, we're going to be looking at a building structure by Admiral Bagrilla. This is the Fmb Prison, and this thing looks massive. Let's see what happens if I spawn it in. If it spawns in. It's not spawning. Uh-oh. I think I was right when I said this thing is massive, because my game's frozen right now. It's Are we even going to be able to take this thing off the lift? It looks like it fits here. All right, I'm scared. I'm going to take it off the lift right now. Oh, boy. Oh, it's laggy. We're going to have to try to weld this. I should have been more prepared. Oh, we've done it. Ladies and gentlemen, this took me like another 10, 15 minutes just to get this thing in a place I can weld it. It wouldn't let me weld it over there on the ground because there wasn't enough space. But we've managed to weld it. And there's an alarm going off in the prison. So let's see what is going on in here. Sounds like there might be a prison break or something. Oh, wow, look at that door. This thing is massive. This thing is absolutely massive. Look at this. It's 3 levels. Why is the alarm going off? All right, I think it said that we can control most of the things from inside here. Wait, what does this do? All right, that's not connected to anything. Oh, what? Wait. Oh, okay. Puts a finger pointing at the thing to turn off the alarm. Well, it worked. It drew my attention to exactly what I needed there. All right, so we're at the control panel now. Let's just press buttons. Number 1. Oh, that's the alarm. Number 2. Why? Why? Oh, I guess that technically locks the door, doesn't it? All right, number 3. Oh, number 3 is apparently a laser wall to prevent people from getting in. Number 4. Number 4, I think, just closed the front door. Yeah, number 4 does the front door. Number 5. I don't know what number 5 does. Number 6. Number 6 opens up all the cells. Number 7. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and that's all the buttons. So, with all the cells open, let's go out of here and see what the rest of this place is all about. So it looks like we probably just have identical cells, just all next to each other. And can we can open and close each individual cell as well as opening all of them at the same time. So let's take a walk down. Just make sure all the cells are nothing special happening in any of these cells. What is this area? Oh, here we have the shower area. Very private and personal. All right, we got some stairs over here. I think these are just going up to more cells. Yep, looks like there's some more cells. And we also got some stairs back here. They'll probably go up to even more cells. I wonder how many cells are even in here. Oh, is this an elevator? Don't know what that's for. We're gonna go ahead and go up to the 3rd level here. Ooh, what's this? Oh, we have our weight room. This is actually like the recreation area. Oh, wait. Why is there a staircase right here? Okay. Stairs there, but they don't go into anything. So it looks like we got a treadmill here. Does this treadmill actually work? It works! Look! We're working out. We're working out on our treadmill. Look at that. We're working on our sneaking skills in the prison so we can sneak out. Alright, looks like we got some pull-up bars here. We get some ground bars. We got some like punching bags over here. We got a stair climber. We got a bench. We got a bigger bench. We got What are those stepping boards? We got some dumbbells over here. Some big... Oh. Who's that? There's like these random things that I keep seeing, like this. And like those stairs over there, and I feel like they mean something. Wait, there's another one here. Why? Does that just get accidentally like duplicated or something? All right, so we just gotta have a big assortment of weights for all the prisoners to work out in. So like, how many cells are even in this thing? 1, 2, 3. I think there's 18 cells, each with 2 beds in them. So that equals 36 prisoners that it's gonna hold. It actually feels like more. Oh, here's an elevator. I'm confused. Why didn't that Okay. All right, so I'm actually just gonna leave this prison in the world as we look at some more creations, because it's gonna take me a long time just to delete this thing from the world. And right now we're getting full frames with it welded. So as long as it's welded here, I think it'll be fine. Let's check out something else. All right, up next we have a Devorite creation. So this is the Devorite Dreadnought by Britannic Mechanic, and this thing has an interesting look to it. So let's see how it functions. I don't even know what the front is. Like, it looks like, I feel like the pointy end should be the front, and it looks like there's a bunch of guns facing towards the front, but then again, there's like a windshield up here, and it looks like that might be the front. All right, so we got some spiky Devorite style things on the front here, what I assume is the front. It looks like we have... Is that a way to get in? No, I think that's just some, that's just a stabilizer to keep it upright. And up here is our way in. Oh, this is all it is. I thought there was going to be a bigger space inside, but nope. We just very simple. We know exactly what to do. We go into the driver's seat, or the captain's seat, rather. An interesting steering wheel for an alien Devorite ship, like a classic pirate ship style thing. Okay, these are not my controls, so let's see what happens with this. Number 1. Whoa. Whoa, those ball things spin, and that spins too, which looks pretty cool. All right, 2. Okay, 2, we're lifting up. Now, does the landing gear automatically retract? It doesn't look like it. I'm assuming that's gonna be number 5. Number 5, there we go. All right, so now we have number 3, 4, no, 2. Oh, we have number 3 and 4 next. I'm assuming 3 and 4 is roll. Ooh, that is no, whoa. That is not roll. I don't know what 3 does. But 4 does that, I think. All right, and it looks like it's just WASD controlled. So we're going forward now. Now that I'm flying this thing, the front of this thing looks a lot more intimidating than it initially looked to me. Like, these spiky things are actually kind of like, they look formidable. Like, they look like this thing could do some serious damage. I don't know what number 3 does, but number 4 definitely does that thing. But yeah, it seems to just stay up right on its own. It looks like it might have some type of auto-correcting. Oh yeah, I think it stays level on its own now that I'm looking at it. It seems to have some auto-correcting functions in there. Yep, look at that. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm just trying to go forward, and it's auto-correcting itself. So this is actually a really cool, really interesting design, a really interesting idea for like the aesthetic of how this thing looks. Oh, we're in a feedback loop, it seems like. We're in a feedback loop. Wait, what did we just hit? We hit something in the air. All right, let's go ahead and try to land this thing on this plateau up here, and then we'll look at another alien creation from a different race. Oh, can we see inside to the gyro? Looks like that might be like where the balance is. The balance is a little bit off right now, though. All right, go forward. Go forward. Oh, we just barely cleared it. All right, and down. There we go. Not the most graceful landing. All right, that's definitely a really awesome ship design. I like it a lot. So let's see what we have for other alien races. The Devorite, I think, was one of my favorite alien races. Actually, I'm kind of curious. What was your favorite alien race? What do you identify with? Are you a Devorite? Are you an Arturian? Or are you an Anair? I'm gonna leave a poll up right now and vote for, actually, and human too. Well, we'll include the humans in that. So are you Arturi, Devorite, Anair, or are you human? What do you what did you like the most in this series? My personal favorite was a Devorite, and color scheme may have had something to do with it, but also I just like the spiky, like, designs of them as well. All right, so here we have a prison trailer. So this is by the same person who made this prison, which was a massive and awesome creation for the Arcturi. So this prison trailer is also made by the same person. We're gonna see what is it. Oh, this is actually bigger than I thought. Wow, this is a really big trailer. What kind of vehicle pulls this trailer? Look at that. All right, like, it even has like the legs over here. All right, so let's open it up, hop inside and see. Wait. This logo isn't quite the same. All right, anyway, we're just gonna hop inside here. Oh, all right, we're locked inside the prison, guys. Locked inside the prison. All right, is this another door? Oh, we can get in on either side. That's cool. Okay, so it looks like we just got our prison cells in here. I think those bars are a little far apart, don't you think? Like, these ones are okay, but then we got the space here. Why do we have a space in the bars? I feel like that's not the most secure prison. And these cells don't have closing doors on them, do they? Do they have closing doors? No, it doesn't look like it. Well, maybe the prisoners are just free to roam about the actual trailer here. All right, so it looks... Is that a hole in the roof or is that glass? It must be glass. All right, I'm kind of curious. Can we get... What's up on top of these... Oh, okay. Nothing up here. Just a lot of extra headspace. And it looks like this is just a hole in the ceiling. All right, so we got a prison trailer with a lack of cell doors and a giant hole in the ceiling. This is... The Arcturi did good on their static prison, but their mobile prison design, they're not the smartest, I guess. They're not the smartest when it comes to mobility on ground here with this prison trailer. Not to mention the cells also have a hole in the wall to each other, so you could just like pass stuff to your cellmates or like plot and plan. Well, I mean, you don't even really need to do that. Where you just walk out of here and just be like, "Hey, how you guys doing? We escaping today?" "Yeah, I figured we'd just go through the hole in the roof." "Oh, you didn't see the hole in the roof?" "Yeah, I don't know why the aliens left a giant hole in the roof right there. We could just climb on out of here." I mean, or we could just go over to our neighbors over here. They got a big gap in their bars for some reason. Anyway, these guys don't have any pillows. Every other cell has pillows, but these guys don't. And then there's 3 bunks in this cell. What is this? What is this? All these cells are a little bit different. All right, well, this is definitely the interesting design choices. Interesting design choices on this one, I must say. I'm guessing that this wasn't the most successful creation of the Arcturi, but at least it looks nice, right? Okay, so up next we have the Anair Fmb plane. This is made by Andrew the Chicken Wing King, and you just gotta love the instructions here for the controls. You have 1 to start our engine, you have 2 to go higher, you have 3 to go even higher, and you have 4 go very high. So let's see how high we can get with this Anair flyer. Whoa, that was interesting. That was the way that it just kind of floated to the ground there was not expected. All right, so the design of this thing is really clever. I don't know if this is an original design or if it's inspired by something that exists. And it looks like we actually have thrusters on like a gimbal jet system here with these thrusters. They're probably just gonna stay pointed down. All right, so let's see what we do here. Oh, something spins in there when I press the gas. I don't know what that's doing. All right, number 1 is to turn the engines on. Number 2 is to go higher. Number 3 is to go even higher. Number 4 is to go very high. Oh, that's how we go? Interesting. I'm not quite sure I understand what's happening or how this is working. But it's working. And I feel like that's the important thing, right? I don't know how to stop it. I don't know if my buttons are on or off. We're stuck. We're literally stuck in the air here. All right, let's go ahead and turn back around. Like my engine's off. I turned the engines off. I think. Actually, I don't even know if it's on or off anymore. Okay, well, you know what? I think I'm just gonna have to jump out and grab this thing because we're kind of stuck in the air here. All right, we're jumping out. We're grabbing this thing. Let's see if I can make it onto the platform. We fascinated. All right, well, this definitely has some unique looking concepts, at least to my eyes. So good job on the design of this thing. The function is not what I expected, but there's a lot of stuff going on in here. A lot of mechanical things in here with gyros and sensors and gimbals and stuff. All right, up next, we have a mysterious vault called the WX 9000 Plus. So it's over 9,000. So apparently it holds treasures. The most dangerously unpredictable weapon known to man is called the WX 9000 Plus. Or ducks, who knows? Is that a spoiler? Is that a spoiler? That, is just gonna be a duck in there? Or is it actually gonna be a dangerous weapon? All right, so the code for the door is this. Let's see if I can memorize it. All right, let's see if we can remember the code. Oh, the door just closed on us. All right, so that. We appear to have set off the alarm. I forgot the code. My super high intellect has failed me. Oh, I reversed the second and third rows. That was my problem. So we actually gotta do that. There we go. You can turn off now. Alarm, you could... Okay, maybe the alarm just... Oh. All right, well, the door's open. Quick, before they come, let's unleash the super dangerous weapon known to mankind. Ah, it's the duck. It's the future military base duck. Oh no, put it away. Put it away before it destroys us. Why won't this close? Close. Close. Close, dang you. Oh no, the duck is gonna take... All right, well, let's delete this before anything terrible happens. Ah, we've saved the future military world from the duck, but the corruption is still here, so... Maybe the duck was supposed to save us. Maybe that was the ultimate twist. It says it's a dangerous weapon that should never be unleashed unless the corruption has taken over the world, and we've just failed to save the world. Oh well. Let's look at one more creation. All right, and last up, we're gonna look at this heavy truck designed by Endergen YT. I think that's something that we looked at maybe even in the last episode. So apparently this was inspired by the Deadpool 2 trucks. Let's spawn this thing in and see what this is all about. Okay, interesting. It looks like it's back heavy. Like the back wheels or the back of it is a little bit lower than the front. Am I right there? All right, so we got a satellite thing on top, satellite dish. How do we get in here? Are there switches? Oh, looks like there's a switch up top. Can we hop on up here? Yes, we can. Let's open this up. Let's take a look up here really quick. All right, let's get in the truck. See what this thing does. All right, number 1 probably closes it. Yep. Number 2, lights. Number 3. Oh, number 3 is the rear lights. Number 4, got a blinker. Number 5, got another blinker. Number 6 is our horn. All right, let's drive the... Oh, it's got all-wheel steering. Drive this thing around a little bit. Is there something in the back, though? Can we get in the back section there? Let's drive this thing off the cliff. We're gonna drive this thing off the cliff. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it. What kind of steering system is this? Hold on a sec. Whoa, that's interesting. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. What's happening with the steering system is it's actually keeping the wheels kind of in place as opposed to like moving on the bearing like this and the wheel actually kind of turns into the body. This actually kind of keeps the wheels in place because it cancels out the movement with these multiple bearings. It'll be a little bit more laggy than it should be, but my computer's handling it fine. So I'm actually glad we flipped over because we were able to discover that. Now, we're trapped in here, aren't we? But is this back section just completely solid? Is there something back here? I don't want to open it up and look inside. Oh, looks like it's just an empty compartment. All right, well, this is the heavy truck. It's a really, really well-designed truck, aesthetically very futuristic, and it fits the theme very well. Speaking of themes, it's time to talk about what the next theme may or may not be. So I am not decided yet. I am still going to leave this next week for submissions, both in the comments on this video and in the Discord. I will be reviewing them over the next few days or so. And then what's going to happen is next week, I'm actually going to do a video that is specifically dedicated on discussing the theme ideas that I found most attractive and potential ideas within those themes. And then I'm going to leave a poll for you guys to vote on those ideas that I have curated. And then we're going to see which idea appeals to the most of you, and then we'll choose that idea. To give you a hint at what I've been considering so far, there's 3 ideas that have stood out as things that I think we could do without lagging out the world too much, and that could be unique and really interesting, and provide some cool community collaborations. So one idea is a zoo. We could have all different types of animal exhibits, and not only could it just be a zoo, but what if we did like a mythical creature zoo? So not only do we have normal animals, but we also have like mythical animals like dragons and unicorns and centaurs and basilisks and like just any kind of animal that you want, really. Another idea I'm considering is flooded world. We could have both underwater and above water stuff. We could create different islands for different purposes, and we could create underwater life. We could create boats and all this kind of other things. And then another idea that I'm really liking, that I'm seeing a lot of people suggest, is a medieval theme. So everything kind of designed to be like medieval, with castles and cabins and taverns, and we can have medieval weaponry and stuff. So those are a couple ideas that I'm really liking. We'll see if any other ideas stand out to me, and then we'll have a video next week discussing the deeper intricacies of those ideas, so you can all have an informed decision on what you would really like to see on the channel for the next series. All right, well, leave your feedback down below. If you see an idea you like, make sure you like it with the like button. That way it'll stand out a little bit more to me. And if you don't see the idea that you want, then leave the comment yourself, and hopefully other people will like it. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.